passionate, creative, authentic, curious, and aware.
Perfect. How do you get inspired? Or what inspires you?
Two things I do that inspire me, get me to my deepest core of creativity, and it's when I go into absolute stillness, when I completely stop moving and just observe the essence of my own awareness. It's amazing what comes in those moments, and when I am dancing.
What does music mean to you?
You can't even put that into words. It's music is I would say it's my blood. It is the thing that pushes me when it brings me up when I'm down. It helps me process my emotions. It inspires me to do things with my body that I didn't even know were possible. It's my best friend. It's my religion. I say a lot that I am faithful to the rhythm.
Beautiful, beautiful said. Beautiful said.
It's walking slow and it's walking tempo and then syncopating whenever you want to syncopate. Okay? Normally I would facilitate all the changes, but you guys don't need that. But as long as we're moving and just walking and okay? Yeah. Okay? Here we go. Just start with the slow till the beat kicks in. Yeah? Let's do it!
How can we change the world? And more precisely, how can we?
Oh, that's exciting. How can we change the world? This has been my dharma since I had a very profound awakening about 12 years ago. And I was living in Los Angeles. And I realized I was in the matrix with everybody else and I was completely unconscious. And I was doing what everyone else was doing and I was trying to keep up and look like everyone else, be like everyone else, have the apartment in the right area, drive the right car, just all of it. And one day I had a really cool, profound awakening in my awareness of what the truth was, and I realized I'd been lied to since I was born. And I realized that's the epidemic on this planet, is that we believe our cultures, we believe our parents, we believe and we don't question. And I began to question everything. And when I questioned, the truth came through. And I realized that how important it is for each human being, that it's ignorance that has created all of the shit on this planet. Pure ignorance, because when you really truly wake up, it's a choice to love someone. It's a choice to be kind. It's a choice to accept. It's a choice to be a peaceful person. And people are not choosing it. And I think they choose it because they don't know it's a choice. They just are ignorant and unconscious, and they're just repeating the patterns before them.
And mostly repeating the history.
The history, exactly. They just repeat.
Following traditions.
And it's just any tradition or anything that you're taught that would absolutely in any way make you judge another person, make you look at another person as less than you, is detrimental to the health of this planet. At least that's how I see it. And I've created this thing with my love of dance called The Groove. And it's a really, really simple way to reconnect people with dance, because that's another thing we've stopped doing around the world. Not just dance, but dancing together as a unified group of people, but being completely authentic to ourselves.
As a community.
Yeah. It's important that we come together, but it's just as equally important that we're individuals, that you have your expression, I have mine, but yet we can do it together. And I can accept you and you can accept me, and we can do it together on the dance floor and have like the best time of our lives. And I realized that was a huge missing element in the Western world, in the world. And so this groove makes dance. It's a concept that is so ridiculously, stupidly simple, but so intelligent, because it allows you to dance completely your own way in a really safe, comfortable environment. And I teach it all around the world. I've been on the road for 12 years, spreading this around the world, and now it's called the World Groove Movement. We're a global movement. We're creating dance floors all around the world where people come together. We unite in something very simple like a rhythm or a movement. So there's a common language that we all are in, and then everyone expresses it their own way.
So you're basically uniting everyone through movement and dance.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
And if it's the only way, that I believe it's that we each individually need to find the thing that gets us excited to live, that gets us excited to be human, and use that as a tool and give it away and inspire others. We're all given something different. Not everyone has the love of dance like I do. Someone has a love of numbers. Someone has a love of painting. Someone has a love of children. And to take whatever that is that makes you so happy and makes you feel at peace and makes you feel at one with the world, and share that with the world and do it as often as you possibly can. And that's what I figured out how to do. Is I had to figure out how to dance every day and make a living doing it, and also inspire other people to do it. And it's been my dharma. It's been my almost every waking moment for the last 10 years, 10, 12 years.
That's good. That's good. Can you tell us about your fears, if any, goals, and achievements that you have done and you're proud of?
Fears, goals, and achievements. Fears. I'm afraid of my own power. it intimidates me sometimes when I really get into that place of stillness and recognize my oneness with everything. It's quite profound and intimidating. It is. And then I feel responsible that I have to live up to this profoundness, but that I'm not different than anyone. This is what was so amazing, is that we're all the same. It's just how much people are willing to recognize their own amazingness. Fear of, it's a funny fear, but being a dancer, I have a fear of hurting my body. So now I use dance to heal my body and to keep my body strong and healthy. When I was younger, I used to break dance and throw my body on the floor, and I used to do things.
Thank you.
I did, and I loved it, and I didn't care if it hurt, and I didn't care if it,
Just felt for it.
I just did it because it was, I just loved it. And,
felt good.
And yeah, it felt so good. But I realized as I've gotten older, because I'm 43 now, that you really have to really be very kind to your body that you've been given. It's a gift to enjoy your life, to be able to dance. And that now I use dance, and I help, women and people all around the world reconnect with their body and how to use their movement to heal themselves, to get in touch with who they are, and how important that movement, just to lubricate your joints every day, how important that is to get into your body and move it around. And it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be a fitness routine. Put music on
and just move.
And just move. See what your body does. But not just see what it does, but give yourself permission to let your whole body actually move. Let your head and your arms, don't just get caught in a pattern. Challenge yourself. Ask yourself questions. Do I keep doing the same thing? Well, let me try something different. Have I used my arms? Have I, and explore your possibilities. I'm all about break the patterns and see what else is out there. See what else you can do. And there's always something to learn. There's always something to experience. So fears, that's it. I don't ever want to not be able to move this beautiful body the way I want to.
God forbid.
The way I want to, And you said fears, goals,
and
achievements. My goals and achievements are kind of interlocked. The first achievement that, or thing that I'm really proud of is this groove that I've developed, and how I see it's impacted people's lives, and the changes I see people go through with it and how much they enjoy it. And that's my goal. As part of that is just to keep sharing it with the world and to bring it to as many people as I possibly can.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you.